Hey there everyone, welcome back to another one of my video reviews, and today I'm very excited to share with you my new laptop. This is my hands-on review of the HP Spectre x360 15.6 inch 4K 2-in-1 touchscreen laptop. This is HP Spectre model. It has 16 gigs of RAM with the Nvidia GeForce 940MX graphics card, and it's running the Windows 10 Redstone, known as the Windows 10 Creator Update, right out of the box. So the first thing in here is the sleeve, and that is so cool. It comes with a leather sleeve and it has a spot for the pen. It feels well made and should give your laptop some protection from scratches, so that's neat that they included that in here. Moving on, the laptop box has the same elegance as the laptop itself, so right away we agreed with the laptop covered in plastic, so I'll put the laptop to the side for the meantime while I go over the other things inside the box. Below here is the instruction booklet, and it shows you how to set up your laptop, and it shows you all the ports on the laptop as well as the gestures you can do with the touchpad and so on. Now below this box here is the 90-watt charger, and this charger is huge. This reminds me of a 10,000 milliamp power bank I have, and they look strikingly similar as you can see here. So this charger won't fit in just any pocket, and it will take some significant amount of room in your backpack or bag. Next up is the stylus. It comes with the HP Active Pen in Edge Silver to match the laptop. It uses a quadruple A battery, which is a very small battery, and the pen supposedly has 2048 levels of pressure sensitivity, but can't confirm that since it's not listed on the HP website. The clip here is plastic and it feels like it can break easily, so it would have been nice if it was metal like on the Surface Pen. The laptop supports any N-trig pen like the Surface Pen and ASUS Active Pen, so just any pen that has the N-trig technology on it. And I'll talk a bit more on the pen later on. The exterior of the laptop looks beautifully built, and they did an excellent job with the redesign of the logo. It gives it a more premium look. The bottom of the laptop has a vent to cool it off. The ash silver and copper looks elegant, but under the bright lighting the laptop doesn't look as nice. So this is my second unit, and the first one I had an issue with the trackpad, and it made an annoying high-pitched clicking sound when resting my finger on the trackpad, and that was very audible in a quiet room. On the second one, there's no issue with the trackpad, but I do have a slight issue with the left hinge here. It sticks out a bit and it's not flush with the back lid like it should be, and this is not aesthetically pleasing. I was going to return it, but I already downloaded all my programs that I needed, and I just didn't want to go through the hassle of returning it and having to wait for it again. And plus, this does have 12 months of warranty, which I hope I don't have to end up using on the hinge, but it's there in case I ever need it. So the laptop weighs in at 4.43 pounds, and it has a smaller footprint than the 2016 model because of the smaller side bezels, which makes the screen look amazing. Moving on to the left side of the laptop, it has a full USB 3.0, a microphone and headphone jack combo. Next to that is a power button, which is flush with the side, which sometimes makes it difficult to find. And one of the vents is there. It also has an SD card slot, which the 13.3 inch model is missing, so I'm glad to see that the 15 inch model kept it, since I use that a lot for transferring videos from my camera to my laptop. Now taking a look at the right side of the laptop, there sits a USB Type-C port for data transfer and charging, and next to it is another USB Type-C port with Thunderbolt 3 support, so you can use it with external displays and external hard drives. So something cool is that both USB Type-C ports provide power even when the computer is powered off, and that is sweet. You can charge your phone or any device using any of the two USB Type-C ports. You can take advantage of the USB Type-C faster data transfer speed by getting a USB Type-C flash drive. I'm getting about 135 to 150 megabytes of transfer speed on this Samsung USB Type-C flash drive, and it's also very compact. Now coming back to the side, it also has a full HDMI out port, the other vent is there, and at the end is the volume rocker, which is easy to find by feel. Moving on to the display, this has a beautiful 4K display. The colors look to be on the cool side and are very vibrant. I have been enjoying watching 4K videos on this, and the viewing angles are great. The display has the same adaptive brightness as the HP Envy x360 M6, and the screen gets sufficiently bright to be able to make out what's on the screen outdoors for when you're typing up a document, but not so good for when you're watching movies in direct sunlight. This supports Windows Hello, and it works great under good lighting, and I was surprised how good it worked at night with poor lighting and how fast it unlocked. But there are times when it doesn't recognize me because of bright light coming from behind me, so I have to move the laptop around or just enter my pin. But for the most time, it has been awesome. The typing experience is good, and the 1.4mm keyboard travel is satisfying. The keys are equally spaced and have a bit of click to them. Now the one thing I dislike about HP's backlit keyboard is that they only use one mode of brightness, which is sometimes too bright at night, so it would have been nice if they used maybe at least two. Now the trackpad is very wide, but the benefits gestures that you can easily do 3 or 2 finger swipes. The clicking sound is a bit loud, but tapping for a right click and tapping with 2 fingers for a left click works great, so you can minimize the noise. With the 4K screen, the battery life is pretty good. HP claims they whip in 11 hours and 15 minutes of 1080p video playback, and I've been getting about 6 to 7 hours of battery life when I'm editing, writing, and watching videos, which is very impressive for having to power a 4K display. An awesome feature that makes the not so great battery life okay is that it has quick charge, which can get the battery from 0 to 50% in just 30 minutes, and that is very impressive for a laptop. This is a great laptop for editing 1080p videos, but certainly not the best for editing 4K content. On the timeline, I can scrub smoothly while I have it on full playback without any hiccups, and a 7-minute video takes about 35 minutes to export depending on how many layers I have on it. I will be editing a few 4K videos with this laptop, and I'll let you know in the description how well it handles after a few months. And so far under that load, the fans don't kick in as hard as I thought they would. Running Photoshop is also very smooth, and it handles both programs well side by side, and the 4K screen makes everything much better. I am using the student version of AutoCAD 2018, and for some reason it feels more sluggish on this computer than the 2017 version does on the Envy. I turned on the accelerated graphics and that fixed the issue. I would suggest downloading the 2017 version or lower of AutoCAD since it seems more stable, and the 2018 version does glitch on me every now and then. Now the trackpad is not the best to use with AutoCAD because it can slow down your work, so I would recommend getting a mouse for more precision. Now this is where I miss my side keyboard for inputting lengths quickly, but the keyboard does have a cleaner look without it. I really like the 360 feature on my HP M6 laptop, and it's a feature I'm still enjoying a lot. My most used mode is the tent mode because it saves us so much space when watching videos, and the screen is sturdy when tapping or writing with the HP Active Pen. My second most used mode is the stand mode. It's great for when you're laying down in bed or in the sofa because you can angle the screen to any position when you're watching videos. You can also rotate it 360 degrees to get to the tablet mode. This is great for writing and marking things up with the HP Active Pen. The laptop is a bit big to have on your desk, so it might not be all the best to use in class. It will certainly fit on most desks, but the 13.3-inch model is more suitable to take to class to take notes on. It's also good for drawing since it has palm rejection, but you can't get straight lines when you draw slowly. They look very wavy, so that's an issue when you're looking to get some fine details. The 15.6-inch screen is awesome because I can see more of what I'm drawing, and I'm not an expert on digital art, and this is actually like my 6th drawing I have tried, and the first one I tried on the Spectre. The HP Active Pen has a hard tip, and the side buttons are way too flush with the pen, so it makes it hard to find the buttons by just feeling it. So that's why I switched to the Surface Pen for more convenience. So here's what I ended up with, and I didn't finish it, but you can get an idea of what you can expect on this laptop. You can also customize the buttons on the HP Active Pen with the app here and assign other functions to both buttons, which is very nice. The quad speakers tuned by B&O get very loud while maintaining its clarity. They are great for watching movies and listening to music indoors. There's also the B&O audio app where you can adjust the input and output, like change the bass, treble to your liking, and there's also some presets you can choose from. Overall, I am very impressed with this laptop's performance. Everything is blazing fast, and the 512GB of solid state drive is adequate for most people, but I am a bit disappointed that I ran into 2 separate issues with the Spectre lineup. If it gives me any other issues throughout the year, I will come back and list it in the description so I can let you guys know. So this completes my review of the HP Spectre x360, and thank you for watching. Feel free to leave a comment and I will get back to you as soon as possible, and I will see you next time.